Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't know if you ever heard of Garry Kasparov or Kasparov. He was a Soviet, keyword, Soviet chess grandmaster. He was world champion, I think, and he is not Russian. He comes from a different place, and that's important. Why? You're gonna see why. So this guy right here, he makes some statements from time to time, and he is taken seriously by the mass media because he says the right things, which is somehow he's an expert in Putinology, you know, like the knowledge of Putin. So he knows Putin's psychology by heart. Remember, he's a chess player. It doesn't mean that he is good in, I don't know, making love, or I don't know, maybe analyzing a soccer game. Doesn't mean. Right? He's good in his domain. But it doesn't mean he's not good either. He might be. He has to prove it. He didn't prove it yet to me. He doesn't have to prove it to me, but I can assess him. So as good as he was as a chess player, or wasn't, I don't know, obviously his results speak for himself, so we can't attack that one. I heard him talk about Putin and Russia like he knows everything. It's like I would tell you about, I don't know, what's in the Romanian government because I'm Romanian. No, not because I was born in Romania, I necessarily by definition know, and I have something to say about the government in Romania. I have to make my point. So when I make a statement, I have to bring evidence. I'm not going to say, believe me, I'm Romanian. No, you don't have any authority. The same with this guy. Just because you were born in Soviet Union, you are a grandmaster in chess. Okay, in chess, like he's a good mechanic. He's a good mechanic, and it doesn't mean that he's a scuba diver. Okay, he might be, but not by definition. You build your credentials, I don't know, trust. So what happened? I'm going to tell you what this guy says, and I'm going to tell you who this guy is, and I'm going to use Thomas Sowell, a video which I will not play. I will just refer you to it. It's a very intelligent video and very intelligent person, Thomas Sowell, which I read a few books. This is one of them, right here, Dismantling America, Thomas Sowell. And he's got a lot of interesting books. So that guy. Now let's start with this first. Here we have Kasparov, who's pushed forward like he knows things. Sometimes you do, sometimes you know, but he's a very, he's an authority figure. He's a former chess master, my friends. Okay, build that authority. Kasparov, China playing its own game regarding Russian aggression in Ukraine. So this guy already knows what's going on with China and all that because, okay, he knows. I'm not going to read this for now. I'm just going to go to his biography. You always have to look at things. Maybe you connect some dots. All right, so Garry Kasparov. His name, all right, is Garry Kimovich Kasparov. Okay, he is a Russian. Wrong. See, he's a Russian. He's not a Russian. Chess grandmaster. See, already is wrong right here. He's not. Is a Soviet. Why? Because early life. And when we read early life, Kasparov was born Garrick Kimovich Weinstein. Yeah, like that director or whatever he was. Weinstein. Yeah, he was Weinstein, right? In Baku, Azerbaijan. All right, Soviet Union. His father, Kim Moisevich, I think the middle name is as what's his name? Moisevich Trotsky. I think his name was Moisevich as well. Weinstein was Jewish. That's not Russian. It's Jewish, like Romanian, you know. And his mother, Clara Shegenovna Kasparova, was Armenian. So where is the Russian thing? Where is that? And he's not a Russian chess grandmaster because Russia was not a country then when he was a grandmaster. Soviet Union was, as far as I remember, But anyway, maybe he was, but he is not a Russian anyway, by any means. And we have this right here. And this is I'm not going to play it. It's right here. It says the problem with intellectuals and experts, Thomas Sowell. I wholeheartedly refer you to watch this video. It's 4 minutes and 42 seconds. Probably I can play it, but I want to have this message coming to you and you can listen to it. And Thomas Sowell is going to, this guy, he's going to tell you about the experts, about, you're an expert in chess. It doesn't mean that you're an expert in this. You're an expert, even if you're an expert in this, it proves that a lot of experts in intellectuals made a lot of mistakes. So don't just buy it because Fauci is this and Fauci is that. The same here. So the problem with intellectuals and experts, Thomas Sowell. Get that under your belt, my friends. Now let's go back to Kasparov. So Kasparov is half Jewish, half Armenian. That's what he is. He's not Russian. He's from Soviet Union, but he's not Russian. However you want to take it, all right? Putin is Russian. Lavrov is Russian. What's his name anyway? So that's with that. It's so coincidental that we have people like this coming forward. It's like, for instance, if you know something about the little problems between Romania and Hungary, right? Or let's say Poland and Germany. Let's say Poland and Germany. They don't like one another. The Polish people, Poles and Ukrainians, they don't like one another. But anyway, for the show, they're supporting one another. Why? They have a bigger fish to fry. And after that's fried, they're going to turn against one another. Why? Because some have the other guy's territories and blah, blah, blah. It's a long story. Anyway, so let's take two nations that have, a lot of animosity towards one another. And then they have, let's say, a little problem between them. And then you have, let's say, the Germans and the Poles, right? And you have an American of a Polish descent. He's an expert. He's going to talk badly about the Germans, but he's going to talk about the Polish, but he's American. But if you check a little bit, you say, oh, a second. All right. And then you have another one, and there's another Pole. They all talk greatly, but they are not living in Poland. They're Americans, or they are Australians, and they're in the media, or they are university professors, and somehow they're put forward to tell you how great, let's say, Poland is and how shitty Germany is. But if you look behind the curtain, you find out that these guys have Polish origin. Don't you think that their heart is a little bit towards that one? Towards Poland? I guarantee you there is, and it's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it's not really objective. Right? It's like you would have, let's say, tomorrow a conversation about Israel and the Palestinians, the West Bank or Gaza. And you're going to have an American, in America, you're going to have news that, would be some experts that are Palestinians. And there you pick them all, Palestinians, talking about Israel badly and badly. Would you trust them? I mean, yes, if they bring the evidence, but then at one point you wonder, why are these guys always picked? Why don't you pick a Romanian talking about the Israeli and Palestinian issue? Why don't you pick, a French guy or something like that? I think you got my point. And that's against with the experts. Kasparov, I want to tell you right now, he's not an expert. He's an expert in chess and other things. But when it's about talking about geopolitics, he's a weasel. 100% he's a weasel. I think he's way below my radar to make videos with Kasparov, because I could have made so many videos with Kasparov so far, because he knows Putin. He knows Putin got cancer. He knows Putin. That was, I could have made videos on that one. I say, you know what, this guy is a weasel. So I say, why don't I just do a little ugly video like this one, and I'm not happy about it, but I'm sick of this guy. He's like, he's put forward. Do you think that there are not other experts over there available to grab and put in front of a TV camera to speak? Kasparov is the one. He talks about he knows Putin. How? Did you play ping pong with him? How do you know Putin more than I do? Oh, you have connections. Okay, could be, but I don't trust you. Because you're on the other side. So you hate Putin. So why would I trust you? I mean, there's so many things. How should I put it? If you would put this in your real life, you would discard this guy. No. You're not the referee here. You're not the, how should I put it? The expert forming opinion here. No, because you are very skewed. You're not intellectually honest. Why? You're past. I thought that Putin was supposed to die a long time ago. All this cancer and all that, he was one of them, telling us about Putin and all that, and Putin is going to be assassinated, and Putin has cancer. This guy, why would you listen to him again? Like the media in the US, we tell you the truth. What? What? Since when you build this trust? I don't remember that happening. I mean, but anyway, this is the Kasparov, the chess master, the Soviet chess master. Good for him. Please watch that Thomas Sowell video, and maybe from that one you're gonna jump to many other videos. He's not loved by his community, by the way. Why? Because he is using he's intellectually honest, and when you're intellectually honest, you might say certain things that run against people's heart, but heart is not honest. You know, heart is a feeling. You know what I mean. So when he says certain things, just go from one video to another video, and you're gonna learn. If you are not familiar with him already, and you're gonna learn. Maybe you're gonna disagree with him, but that's fine. I'm just suggesting very much this guy for you. And from here, you're gonna go to others as well. Where is the other guy? Right here. From that guy, you're gonna go to this one. Free to choose. Remember this guy? All right, he's a good one. Milton Friedman. All right, so good one too. Read them, and also, and I got some more here, but I'm not going to bring the stack here. Read them and watch their videos with them talking, answering questions, not reading a teleprompter or reading you from a paper or something like this. No, no. These are intellectuals. These are geniuses. Watch them. Thank you very much for being with me again. Kasparov, good chess player. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.